Hello, everybody, and welcome to a special edition of Zeke-ollege football. I'm here, uh, different from my normal location. Um, you might recognize the background from that one YouTube short that I filmed. Uh, Same location as that one. I'm in my room at my house, uh, but I want to give a couple updates. As you might know, we finished up the conference previews, so those are all done. Uh, Obviously, college football uh, very interesting space, and it's forever changing. So some of the information that I gave out in those previews has since changed, has since become outdated. So I will try my best to update, those accordingly. That does mean that some of my predictions are going to change. So I'll also give updates on the predictions and everything like that as well. Um, so yeah, there will be more Z College football content. It's not all done yet. We got a whole exciting summer ahead of us. Uh, Other things that I'm gonna talk about as well. I'm gonna talk about the new college football video game coming out, EA College Football 25. I'm very excited about it. I've been a longtime fan of the series. I've played NCAA Football 14 for more hours than I can count. So it's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for it. Um, and there's going to be more information that's coming out on Thursday. So there should be another video that's coming out at some point this week, or maybe early next week. We'll see how editing goes. Speaking of editing, one of my goals for the summer is to get a little bit better with it. I have a video that I recorded with my friend Trevor that I need to learn how to edit in order to actually properly do. It's about college football uniforms, um, and just explaining and talking about the uniforms. Not really as good of a video as actually showing some of the uniforms, so I have to learn how to edit. So that's certainly going to be something that I look to do a little bit more. But enough of the housekeeping stuff. Let's get to some of the important updates from the world of college football. Um, so starting off real strong in the uh, Sun Belt preview, all that while back, when talking about some Southern Miss, I said Billy Wiles was back at quarterback. He left. He left for the transfer portal, so he's not back. Uh, what they do have is Tate Rodemaker coming in from Florida State, transferring over to Southern Miss. So he's going to step into that starting QB role. Um, I would expect them to be better than if they had Billy Wiles there. They also got a really good incoming freshman class as well. So, uh, you know, Southern Miss might be able to improve their win total. I don't think they're going to be as cataclysmically uh, terrible as I said that they're going to be. I said they're going to go 2-10. They might be able to pull off an extra win or two here and there. Still a tough schedule, but still going to be able to maybe pull a win away. Um, Other important updates in the Big Ten episode, I talked about a quarterback competition at Rutgers. That quarterback competition is over. Athan Kaliak Manis won that starting job. Uh, Came over from Minnesota. Is now the starting quarterback for Rutgers. Gavin Wimsatt, the previous starter, left in the transfer portal. He's heading to Kentucky to presumably be the backup to Brock Vandergriff over there. Also, in that Big Ten episode, pretty much right after I talked about it, Brendan Sullivan, who I said was going to be the starter at Northwestern, decided to enter the transfer portal. He is going over to Iowa. Probably going to back up Cade McNamara. If Cade is healthy, if he's not, Sullivan's probably going to get the start there. But that left Northwestern in a really shoddy quarterback situation. They bring in Mike Wright, former Mississippi State quarterback, and also former Vanderbilt quarterback. So he's going to probably take over the starting role for Northwestern. And then finally, and most frustratingly, Jaden Rashada. Uh, I was really high on Jaden Rashada developing under Kenny Dillingham. I thought that Arizona State was going to explode to a lot of success because of that. He transfers out of Arizona State. He's going over to Georgia. So ignore everything I said about Arizona State's development and quarterback situation. They're still gonna have a talented quarterback, don't get me wrong. Um, it's just not gonna be Rashada. It's gonna be Sam Leavitt, who came over from Michigan State. And then a couple running back things. Um, Penny Boone. I said he was gonna be part of a 1-2 punch over at Louisville. He leaves Louisville. He's going to UCF to join KJ Jefferson. That will make UCF better. Penny Boone, one of the better group of five running backs last year. Uh, Damian Martinez as well said that he was coming back to Oregon State, and at the time that I recorded that episode, he was, but he was offered big money and left to Miami. Let's see, K'Ron Lynch Adams. I was very high on him for for his time at UMass. Part of the reason why I said that UMass was going to win 5 games. Lynch Adams leaves. He's going to Michigan State to join Jonathan Smith. UMass now has some questions at the running back position. And then uh, again, after the episode that I recorded, Dylan Edwards enters the transfer portal, and he leaves Colorado and heads over to Kansas State. So, those were some of the major things that I got wrong, things that I needed to update, get off my chest. Um, but yeah, there's still plenty of uh, you know, plenty of question marks. Another thing that I got wrong here, Ohio, the Ohio Bobcats. I said that C.J. Harris was most likely going to be the starter. He is not on the roster anymore. Uh, he, I believe, entered the transfer portal as well. So that's you know that also happened. I mean, it's a little frustrating. Um, because I do a lot of research into really everything that I do, and for it to all really be thrown out the window uh because of some of these transfers is a little frustrating. But that's the modern world of college football that we live in right now. um you just see a lot of movement, a lot of change, and it's all happening at the same time. So that will do it for this little short update video. Expect more content throughout the course of the summer. Um, and I'll hopefully be able to get back into the studio over the summer. I'm going to be on campus, so it should be a little more familiar, more similar. But until then, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you guys later.